This is a fictional dramatization generated by AI. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome back to DreamMorpher, the podcast where fiction meets reflection. Today, I have an incredibly special guest, someone whose story, though set in a world not our own, resonates across generations. Warrior, farmer, king, and legend. Ragnar, thank you for joining us.
It is strange to sit in this place, to speak into this metal thing. But your fire is warm, and your eyes do not lie. So I'll talk.
That's the spirit. Let me dive in. Why do you say you wish you never left the farm?
Because the earth never lied to me, Emma. It asked for work, and it gave life in return. Cabbage, barley, the bleat of goats. They never betrayed me. Men, however, they promise the world and take your soul. The farm was peace. The sword was glory, but fleeting. The soil, that was eternity.
That's poetic for a warrior. But you left anyway. Was it ambition? A calling?
Curiosity. The gods whispered that the world was wider than our shores. And ambition, yes, though I would not have admitted it then. I wanted more. I wanted to know, to understand. But in chasing knowledge, I became something I didn't recognize.
Do you regret the raids? Paris? The blood?
I regret what it cost me. Not the battles, but my brother, my wife, my sons. I burned too many bridges, some without even knowing I lit the fire.
Speaking of your sons, which one do you think is most like you?
All of them, and none. Bjorn carries my strength, Ivar my fire, Ubi my balance. But they walk their own paths. I am not their destination, only the beginning.
And Lagertha?
She was my equal. I loved her like the earth loves the rain. She made me better. And I broke her. That's the truth no saga sings.
That's powerful. Okay, let me shift gears. What's something about Viking life people always get wrong?
That we loved war. No, we endured it. We glorified it to survive it. But ask any man who's buried his brother. He would have traded the axe for a season of good crops.
If you could speak to your younger self, the farmer staring at the horizon, what would you tell him?
I'd say, there is wonder beyond the fjords, but the price is higher than you think. Choose with open eyes.
And would he listen?
No. He had my stubbornness after all.
What do you think of this world now? The lights, the screens, the noise?
You have traded wolves for wires. The gods have gone silent, and men fill the air with their own voices. But your questions, they matter. Maybe your podcast is your ship, and here we are sailing across time.
Wow, I never thought of it like that. Ragnar, what scared you most?
Being forgotten. Not by the world, but by those I loved. Leaving this world is easy. Being remembered well. That is the battle we fight until our last breath.
So what do you want to be remembered for?
Not the victories, not the titles, but the questions I asked, the walls I broke, the truths I chased, even when they shattered me.
Last question. If Valhalla is real, what do you hope to find there?
Peace, and maybe a quiet field, a plow, and someone who forgives me.
Thank you, Ragnar. You've reminded us that even legends are made of pain, hope, and choices. Until next time, dear listeners, keep asking better questions.